Hi everybody. Today we are going to discuss on the topic dietary interventions in osteoporosis. This work has been done by Vishnu Pradeep Kumar, Tony Kursingar Saju and Ashif Kirirath. So first of all, what is osteoporosis? Osteoporosis is a medical condition characterized by the weakening of bones, making them fragile and more prone to fractures. It results from a decrease in bone density and quality. So most of us might have heard what the term osteoporosis might mean. Well, strong bones support the body structurally, shield important organs and promote mobility, and all of which are necessary for overall well-being. These abilities are compromised by osteoporosis, which can also have a major negative impact on a person's quality of life. So if a person has osteoporosis, he definitely knows that he is suffering a lot. So let's see what are the risk factors associated with osteoporosis. First of all, age is the main risk factor because as people age, their bone density declines. Osteoporosis is more common in women, especially those who have gone through menopause. And also, reduced bone density may result from inadequate calcium and vitamin D intake. And in some of the major cases, smoking and excessive alcohol consumption can be seen, which also negatively impact the bone's health. So let's review the 3 articles that we mentioned earlier about the impact of osteoporosis. In the first article titled Effects of Osteoporosis and Nutritional Supplements on Structures and Nanomechanical Properties of Bone Tissue. In the study, we found 3 main points that needs to be emphasized. First of all, acetic casein supplemented mice with blood acidosis had poor mineral absorption and weak bone structure. This highlights the potentially harmful consequences of an acidic diet on bone health. Maintaining a regular pH through dietary choices may therefore be critical for preventing bone density loss. Second of all, the data represent that in some dietary situations, inadequate mineral absorption is related with loose bone structure. This highlights the need of proper calcium intake in maintaining bone density, including calcium-rich items in diet or thinking about calcium supplements as a proactive approach could be beneficial. And finally, according to the study, aligned collagen fibers and densely packed hydroxyapatite crystals provide high resistance to bone breakage in both control and sham-operated animals. This highlights the importance of having collagen-rich foods and hydroxyapatite-forming elements in the diet to promote bone strength. And we were also able to find a 4th point on the article, which is microcracking, crack deflections, and ligament bridging have been observed as mechanisms for bone fracture resistance in mice with thick bone structures, suggesting that specific dietary components may alter these protective mechanisms. A nutritionally dense diet may help to avoid microcracks and improve bone fracture resistance overall. Now let's review the second article, that is Diet, Nutrition and the Prevention of Osteoporosis. First of all, the studies indicate that populations with higher average calcium intake have a lower risk of osteoporotic fractures, emphasizing the importance of meeting recommended calcium levels. There seems to be a threshold of increasing risk of osteoporotic fracture of calcium intakes below around 400 to 500 milligrams per decimal. Calcium supplementation, particularly in older women, is associated with higher bone mineral density (BMD) and reductions in bone loss. And we were also able to find that the combining calcium supplementation with vitamin D in elderly populations have demonstrated significant reductions in non-vertebral fracture incidence. And the article number 3, it says Nutrition Education for Osteoporosis Prevention in Men with Prostate Cancer Initiating Androgen Deprivation Therapy. From this article, we were able to find that osteoporosis is a typical side effect of ADT in men with prostate cancer, emphasizing the importance of taking proactive measures to avoid or control this condition while on treatment. Adequate nutrition has been found as an important component in lowering the risk of osteoporosis during ADT. Obtaining adequate calcium and vitamin D intake through a combination of supplements and food, emphasizing the significance of a well-rounded diet. Now let's see nutrition and its role in preventing osteoporosis. Various nutrients play crucial roles in preventing osteoporosis by supporting bone health, density, and strength. And each nutrient contributes as a crucial part which helps in improving bone health, which leads to prevention of osteoporosis. Now let's see which are some of the nutrients that can be used to help prevent the osteoporosis in people. Some of them include calcium, vitamin D, phosphorus, magnesium, vitamin K, protein, potassium, zinc, vitamin C, and omega-3 fatty acids. Now let's see the importance of calcium and vitamin D. Essential components of the bone mineral matrix, forming hydroxyapatite crystals for bone strength. Best obtained through a healthy diet with dairy products, fish, pulses, nuts, and seeds as key sources. And finally, adequate calcium intake is crucial for bone health. Vitamin D, primarily obtained from sunlight, is also important for calcium homeostasis. Potassium and magnesium. Potassium plays a role in reducing acid load and preventing calcium depletion from bones. Higher potassium intake is associated with greater bone mineral density. Magnesium, the second most abundant intracellular cation, is necessary for calcium metabolism, and it is found in green leafy vegetables, legumes, and nuts. It is also recommended daily allowances vary based on age, sex, and nutritional status. Protein. Approximately 50% of bone volume and a third of bone mass are composed of proteins. Proteins integrated into the organic matrix of bone, contributing to bone structures during mineralization. And the important sources of protein include meat, poultry, fish, dairy products, and legumes. Vitamin K. Vitamin K is involved in bone matrix formation during mineralization and acting as a cofactor for microsomal gamma carboxylase. It also facilitates the post-translational conversion of osteocalcin, a calcium-binding protein in bone. And important sources of vitamin K include leafy green vegetables such as kale, spinach, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. Zinc. Zinc supports collagen synthesis and mineralization of bone matrix. And the important sources of zinc include meat, dairy products, nuts, and whole grain. Vitamin C. It is essential for collagen synthesis, a crucial component of bone matrix. It supports bone structure and healing processes. The important sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. Omega-3 fatty acids. It modulates inflammation, which can affect bone health. It supports bone density and may help reduce the risk of fractures. And the sources include fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, flax seeds, and walnut. Phosphorus. Phosphorus works in conjunction with calcium to form hydroxyapatite, a key component of bone. It supports bone structure and mineralization, contributing to overall bone health. The sources include dairy products, meat, fish, nuts, and whole grains. And let's sum it up now. A well-balanced and nutrient-dense diet is essential for preventing and controlling osteoporosis. Adequate consumption of key minerals such as calcium, vitamin D, potassium, magnesium, proteins, and vitamin K is critical for bone health. These nutrients help with bone mineralization, density, and structural integrity. While dietary sources such as dairy products, seafood, veggies, and nuts are encouraged, supplementation may be required in rare circumstances. And overall, a holistic nutrition strategy combined with healthy lifestyle choices can considerably contribute to the maintenance of strong and durable bones, lowering the risk of osteoporosis. And these are the references to which we got the article. Thank you, everybody.